Have you ever wondered what if the secret of life is not success? Not money, not power, but laughter? What if joy itself is the highest form of wisdom? Today's story comes from ancient China. It is not about kings or warriors. It is about three old monks who changed thousands of lives without saying a single word. They didn't preach. They didn't teach. They didn't explain life. They only laughed. And what happened when one of them died will completely change the way you see problems, pain, and even death itself. So, stay with me till the end, because this story might teach you the most important lesson of your life. Long ago, in ancient China, there lived three old monks. Their real names are lost in time because they never told anyone who they were. People simply called them the three laughing monks. They traveled together from village to village, from town to town. They owned nothing. They carried nothing. They asked for nothing. They had only one habit. They laughed. Whenever they entered a village, they would walk straight to the main square, stand in the center, and begin laughing. Not quietly, not politely, but deeply, freely, from the heart. At first, people would stare at them in confusion. Why are they laughing? What is so funny? Are they mad? But something strange would happen. Slowly, one person would smile, then another would chuckle. Soon, laughter would spread like fire through dry grass. Farmers, shopkeepers, travelers, children, everyone would start laughing, and within minutes, the entire village would be filled with joy and laughter. Only then, when the laughter had fully spread, the three monks would quietly leave and walk toward the next village. They never spoke. They never explained. Their laughter was their only prayer. Their laughter was their only teaching. All across China, the three laughing monks became famous, but not famous like kings, not famous like warriors. They were loved. People said, "We have never seen teachers like them before, and we may never see such teachers again." Without speaking, they seemed to tell people something powerful, that life is not a burden, that life is not a punishment, that life is not meant to be taken so seriously, as if they had discovered a cosmic joke, as if they knew a secret that the rest of the world had forgotten. For many years, they traveled and laughed, spreading joy everywhere they went, until one day, something unexpected happened. In a village in northern China, one of the three monks suddenly collapsed. He had died. The news spread fast. People dropped their tools, left their fields, and ran toward the village square. They expected sorrow. They expected tears. They expected silence. After all, a great teacher had died. But what they saw shocked them. The two remaining monks were laughing, not softly, not politely. They were laughing even harder than before. The crowd stood frozen. How can they laugh? Has their heart turned to stone? Have they no love for their friend? Finally, a few brave villagers stepped forward and gently asked, "Why are you not mourning your friend? Why are you laughing at a time like this?" And for the first time in their lives, the monks spoke. One of the monks smiled and said, "Yesterday, on our way here, he made a bet with us. He said, 'Let's see which one of us leaves this world first.' And today, he won." They laughed again. "The old rascal," the monk said. He even prepared his last wishes. According to tradition, the body should be washed and dressed in clean clothes. But the monk had written, "Do not change my clothes. I have never been dirty, not even for one day. I never allowed the dirt of this world to touch my heart. My laughter kept me clean." The villagers followed his wishes. They placed his body on the funeral pyre wearing the same simple clothes. When the fire was lit, something unbelievable happened. As the flames touched his clothes, the sky exploded with color. Fireworks, reds, blues, golds, greens burst in every direction. The crowd gasped, then someone laughed, then another. Soon, the entire crowd was laughing and crying at the same time. Not out of sadness, but out of understanding. They finally understood what the three monks had been teaching all along. You see, maybe the reason we are here on this earth is not just to struggle, not just to worry, not just to suffer. Maybe we are here to experience joy, to laugh, to live lightly. That doesn't mean problems disappear. It means we face them with joy instead of fear. So, the next time life feels heavy, the next time problems surround you, look in the mirror and laugh. Laugh not because everything is perfect, but because you are still alive, because joy is the strongest form of strength. Remember this. Problems lose their power when joy enters your heart. Pain becomes lighter when laughter walks beside it. So choose joy, choose laughter, choose life. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a smile today. Like this video. Subscribe for more powerful stories that change the way we see life. Until next time, stay joyful, stay light, and keep laughing.